the garage.
Really?
I don't know if they did, but...
Ay, ay, ay. There are some babies here, though. There's Archie.
Archie boo! Archie boo boo! Knife?
Yeah, I just started.
Oh.
Archie. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing good, guys. How are you? Huh. Oh. I think... no. Hold on. I don't know how you turn this off. Okay, 1 second.
I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know how you mess with the microphone. But my ear is bleeding really bad. I think it's too tight. It was very tight right here. On the cheek though? The fat piece. Yeah,
Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure really quickly that my microphone is working. I got a new one. I don't really know how to mess with it, and the tutorials that I've searched up don't really say how this is compatible with Streamlabs. So please tell me now if my microphone sounds wonky. I don't want to be like into the game and then nobody can hear anything that I'm saying. So yeah. You're working on an animation? That's cool. What's the animation about? Sounds clear? Very good. Okay. Alright, perfect. I just wanted to make sure of that before we got settled. Hi, Parkeroo! Alright, so I guess without further ado, we'll get into playing the game. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, okay, let's go. Okay. Let's start. The blizzard has come. The most troublesome and the most terrifying thing for my tribe. Because when the blizzard arrives, it means one thing. We must offer someone to take the demon. Oh, we must offer someone to the demon. A sacrifice. To keep the rest of us alive. No. The rest of the tribe, I mean. An offering to the being we have revered since time immemorial. Okay, I don't... Words are not wording. Okay, I have played this game before, so I already know what to expect. I'm not traumatizing you guys on camera again. A dreadful creature spoken by the elders of my tribe. Their stories passed down to the children from one generation to the next. A monster that emerges amid the fury of the blizzard looking for their next prey. We call it the Arctic demon. This time, that fate falls on me. Tied and left beneath the raging storm, I can only hope the cold takes me first before the monster does. It felt like my own tribe had abandoned me, left to shiver in the freezing storm with the blizzard roaring around me. I could no longer feel my body. The cold had numbed everything. How long have I been tied here? I don't know. I can't see anything. The blizzard is getting stronger, blinding me until the world around me feels like nothing but white noise. I think my body is starting to fall into the hypothermia. Horror game, is it? No, it's not. There's only one type of game that we, types of games that we play around here. I mean, it's kind of a horror game, not really. I hate horror games. Sorry. I don't know if I can hear that sizzling, bro. Oh, I guess now. I don't know. It sounds very clear to me. and my vision began to blur. The big egg is in Majorca? Where is this at? The mic is acting up. No, 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 come on. My vision began to blur. The big egg is in Majorca? Where is this at? The mic is acting up. No, no. No freaking way. I can't even hear that it's acting up. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know if I did something here. No freaking way. I can't even hear that it's acting up. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know if I did something here. Okay, it sounds less, but I also still hear the, I don't... Okay, this? Maybe? I'm not sure. There's so much settings on here. It sounds less, but I also still hear the, Okay, this? Maybe? I'm not sure. There's so much settings on here. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Freak. Sorry. Still? God, I don't know what to do. Oh god, okay, no, I'm not doing that. Does this do anything? I don't know. I really don't. Usually if I'm having problems, I would hear it on my end, and now I don't hear it. I don't know if I did anything. Am I even audible right now? I think I muted myself. Freak. I don't... Okay, I'm audible, but it's still... What is happening here? Legitimately, what is happening? Oh god. Okay, does this do anything? I don't think that did anything. Bro. This is gonna piss me off. It's not the stream. It's not the stream. What is happening? It was... Okay, let me... I don't think that did anything. Bro. This is gonna piss me off. It's not the stream. It's not the stream. What is happening? It was... Okay, let me... Did I fix it? I don't know. Did I fix it? I don't know. We did! Okay, 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 okay. Finally! Finally! We did! Okay, 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 okay. Finally! Okay, yeah, I definitely should have played Deltarune sometimes. I think I only got through, like, 2 chapters, so I'm already pretty behind. Anyway, let's play. Let's play. A commenter, buddy of mine to play it. Yes, as they should, as they should. Okay, I'm excited. So, okay, now we're gonna play the game again. Woo! Let me know if it starts acting up again. Sorry, y'all. Okay. And my vision began to blur. But through my fading consciousness, I saw a massive silhouette in front of me. It had enormous horns, like those of a deer. It towered like a tree, its long legs supporting a slender body, perhaps even taller than any tree. The silhouette bore arms ending in long, sharp fingers, and what caught my attention the most were its eyes, glowing a sharp, piercing red. I didn't need to think twice about what the silhouette was. The Arctic demon had come to devour me. Mic trouble again? Oh, oh, okay, I think they're... Okay, alright, I think... Okay, you're just generally speaking, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry. Okay. I closed my eyes completely, letting my consciousness slip away. At the very least, I won't have to feel this cold any longer. As I open my eyes, I find myself not in the middle of a blizzard anymore. Instead, in an unfamiliar place. No, you're a good plushie collector. I read that wrong. I'm still alive? I try to sit up despite the dizziness in my head. How am I still alive? I remember the Arctic demon standing right in front of me. I should have been dead. Eaten. After regaining my consciousness, I start to look around, trying to memorize every inch of the place. On the left side, there's a pile of warm blankets that I assume is meant to be a bed. In the middle, there's a pot set over a small campfire. And then on the right side, there are some cooking tools, an axe, a shovel, and a stack of firewood that I guess is used to keep the fire burning. After observing my surroundings, I finally realize something. Am I In a tent? Did someone save my life and bring me into their tent? No, I don't think so. If they did save me from the blizzard, why the hell am I trapped in a sturdy wooden cage? And a rope tied around my neck as if I'm some sort of chained animal? What exactly happened? I'm sure I saw the demon right in front of me. Unless it was my hallucination, considering how cold I was at the time. Whatever the answer is, first things first, I need to get out of here. I struggle hard, trying to loosen the rope tied around my neck. But the knot is too tight. The rope doesn't even budge. I try harder. Come on, come on! Whoever tied this rope around my neck knew exactly what they were doing. The knot won't budge, no matter how much strength I put into it. I don't know how long I've been struggling. Time has slipped away from me. Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe more. By now, panic is beginning to set in.
Wait, but first I got you this.
Oh, it's a Tilly. Hi, Tilly. Tilly.
She's sleepy. Maybe it was a dream. Hurry! Before someone comes... Who are you... Okay, my bad, y'all. What are you trying to do right now, my prey? I freeze as an airy, silken voice comes from right in front of me. Dang it! In my panic state, I dared myself to look at someone who talked to me. Gay panic. As I tilt my head up, I see someone. Judging by his voice, I think he's a man. His figure towers over me, casting a shadow over my entire body. His face is concealed behind a mask made from an animal's skull, making his appearance all the more terrifying. Looking closer, I notice that he's wearing a dark blue winter jacket trimmed with thick white fur. Overall, his appearance is completely concealed. Who is this person? Is he even human? There's something suspicious about him. Is he the one who brought me here and imprisoned me?
It was him.
Not hearing any of you out on this thing. We'll get to that egg. My, how daring of you, little prey, letting your eyes roam so freely as though you wish to etch my form into your mind.
Did you say edge?
No. Have you had your fill of admiring my appearance? I shake my head quickly to bring myself back to reality. I'm relieved you seem satisfied after examining my appearance, but I can't help noticing that confused look on your face. Like a kitten that's lost its mother, wandering through an unfamiliar place. I imagine you must be quite bewildered, aren't you? A tiny kitten lost in a vast world is unlikely to reunite with its mother, yet far more likely to cross paths with its predator. However, do not be afraid, little prey. I am no vicious predator. The proof? I did not consume you the instant I found you. You remain alive, right here before me, safe within your cage, like a good little kid. Ugh! Ew! Ugh! Disgusting. My eyes widen. His voice is so gentle, and every word that comes out from his lips was polite, but something beneath them made my skin crawl. Predator? Who are you? Names hold little meaning to Prey, but if you insist, you may call me whatever helps you sleep before I eat you. A shiver runs down my spine. YouTube's chopping the quality for you? Freak. I am absolutely hearing any of you out on this thing. Whoa! Egg! What? You went from not to yes. A shiver runs down my spine. Just let me go! He laughed at my pathetic attempt to escape his grasp. Yes, asking the person who captured you to set you free is one of the stupidest things you could do. Let you go? Little Prey, what made you think I would soften towards my own catch just because you let out a small pleading meow? Silly, silly. I agree. It was foolish, but fear had completely flooded my mind, making it difficult to think before I acted. I found you among the howling blizzard, shivering alone with no one who cared for you. Like a poor, sweet little kitten. Can you stop calling me that? You. Bro, he sounds like those Discord moderators. He's like, what's that one meme? My god, I can't. Kitten, hop on to bed, Wars. You're making Daddy angry. What? Average CEO. You're not wrong. How pitiful. So I brought you back with me to my place, this warm little nest of mine. At the very least, you won't freeze to death. After all, frozen meat doesn't taste very good. I went through too much trouble saving you. I deserve a little entertainment, don't you think? Besides, I've waited an entire year to feast on a human again, and now, he stops. This year's meal finally comes to me. So, you're the Arctic demon? He gasped dramatically, pretending to be shocked that I didn't recognize him right away. Oh my, I'm terribly offended that you don't recognize me. I thought I was far more famous among the humans like this. You hurt my delicate heart. He brushed the corner of his eye mask in an exaggerated manner, as if wiping away a single tear of sorrow. But then he burst into laughter. Forgive me, I'm only joking. Just joking. Of course you wouldn't recognize me at a glance. I haven't even introduced myself yet. But I am curious indeed. Doesn't my appearance make me look like a demon? I don't know. You don't really look like a demon. I mean, the Arctic demon I imagined, I expected you to look like a monster, not a man. He let out a playful hum. Oh, is that so? You're not entirely wrong. However, this form is the one I use most often. It is very convenient and allows me to move around more easily. Besides, I have no desire to frighten my prey more than necessary. The taste of meat What? Okay, whatever. Oh, hey Emerald! Don't worry about it. I want Yowie Man if I'm getting flashbacks of just... Well, what if I told you this was made by the same creator? I'm not just fighting, I'm dominating, which is the opposite of what normally happens. You're dominating? When? No egg, please. I have PTSD from the stream. Yo, shut. Besides, I have no desire to frighten my prey more than necessary. The taste of meat steeped in fear is unpleasant. But if you truly wish to see my demonic form, I would be more than happy to show it to you. No thank you for the offer. I said it wrong. He walks closer to my cage, then brings his face closer to mine. Now, where were we again? Ah, introductions. Goodness, where have my manners gone? Forgive me, little prey. Come to think of it, maybe I should really introduce myself. I may enjoy the title Arctic Demon, but calling me Mr. Arctic Demon all the time hardly feels... Sorry. Oh, okay, alright, we gotta give props to the creator because, like, they don't know too much English, so... Yeah, we'll cringe about it, but at the same time, we're just like, okay, we'll ignore it. We'll give him the side eye. Plushie collector. Okay. Anyway. Come to think of it, maybe I should really introduce myself. I may enjoy the title Arctic Demon, but calling me Mr. Okay, alright. But calling me Mr. Arctic Demon all the time hardly feels intimate, doesn't it? Bro, what am I reading? Those words don't exist. We're just gonna skip it. I can't. Oh my god, face reveal. Is it gonna be like... Okay. He reaches for his masks. Masks? What? Okay. He reaches his mask and takes it off to reveal his face. Somebody insert sexy back. Wait. I have Spotify Premium. I need to use this to my advantage. I'm sorry, y'all. So wrong for that. Whoa! You know what, plushie collector? I will be hearing you out. I'm sorry, y'all. That was so bad. He looks... pretty. I stunned. I never expected behind that creepy mask and act there's beauty in it. His skin was pale, as pale as snow. His eyes burned a vivid red, framed by black face paint around his eyes and across his face, making that crimson glow stand out even more. I begged him just to end me so I didn't have to see him anymore. Trying too hard to be a Tumblr sexy man. I only like my men short, feminine, and I should stop. Whoa, egg, what? Okay. Alright, buddy. The same eyes I had seen among the blizzard. Plus the wide sinister smiles that seems... What? Plus the wide sinister smile that seems to never fade from his face. Okay. That's where the English is not Englishing. I want that man's eyes on a necklace. That's lovely. Now I am certain he is the Arctic demon. But still, no one would ever know from that. What? No one would ever know that the famous and feared Arctic demon actually has a very attractive face. Even I suddenly feel drawn to his pretty face. Beautiful. Bro, I would never say that. Y'all would not catch me saying that. No. It's okay, it's one thing to think it, but to say it out loud, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? But Alistair, knock off. Kill me, bro. Stop. Why is everybody talking about femboys now? Is he really that ugly? Before I even realize it, the word slips out of my mouth on its own. The demon's smile slowly fades as his eyes widen at my statement. I can tell that he's genuinely shocked. Bro! Alright. Then a blush slowly creeps onto his cheeks. Oh, he's blushing? It's strangely cute. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? Yeah, what are you thinking? Okay, don't look at me like that, bro. My. He pauses as if the word has caught him off guard. My. I'm just here to be your biggest hater because of the dang men that you like. Well, what about the men that you like? And I mean that quite literally, like, your boys. Like, not a hater. Because I like their dynamic. I'm just petty. My. A low chuckle escapes him, amused and faintly I'm not even gonna try. Little Prey, you turn out to be rather honest and quite brave, hmm? I'm scared. I don't remember it being this cringe my first time playing it. This is a... I'm gonna cry. I guess now that I'm reading it out loud, it sounds a little silly. Brave and honest enough to utter the word beautiful in front of a demon who fully intends to devour you. Truly, okay, bro. No, bro, it's revealed why he doesn't eat us, and it's not for the reason that we think, okay? Alright. I truly won't lie. Your words have managed to catch me off guard, and even fluster me, just a little. For a brief moment, he averts his gaze, as though collecting himself. But then he laughs openly. The sound light... I gotta burp. But then he laughs openly. The sound light and almost genuine. Who am I trying to fool? What man doesn't enjoy being praised? Even it... Ew! I'm sorry, I'm getting the ick. Everyone here is getting the ick. But thank you for the compliment, beautiful little prey. Not. Ugh! This is killing me. This is killing me to read. It's killing y'all and it's killing me, but we're still here and we're still gonna do it. I need you to read his dialogue like he doesn't have teeth. I can't take him seriously to begin with. Alright, we're gonna do it. How does one speak without teeth? Okay. Thank you for the compliment. I can't. Okay. Normally, I don't care about names or what humans choose to call me. If not as if I meet anyone out here very often. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, whatever. Still, I remember all the titles humans have given me. Arctic Demon, Carnivore Deer, Ghost of the Blizzard. However, since I'm in a good mood, you may call me Naku. It's short and easy to remember. Makes me sound almost human, don't you think? Is all I hear. Imagine. I'm gonna go cry in a corner. Why is everyone dying? And that's the name I use whenever I'm in my human form. He leans in even more closer, his face now just inches from my own. I can feel his cold breath brushing against my skin. Now that I've told you my name, in exchange, how about you tell me yours? No, yeah, okay. Rosie. He murmured my name again and again, as if savoring the way it rolled off of his tongue. What a gorgeous... shut the hell up. I'm so sorry. I guess I was in different moods playing this game for the first time because... ew. Because he has a look that only his mother and apparently you can love. That's why we're dying. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Anyway. I just have like a nervous smile. There's something with the way he says my name. It makes cold sweat run down my back, even with the freezing wind outside. Can't make it disappear. You look even more scared. Don't worry. His voice drops to a whisper. I won't eat you yet. Oh, alright, bro. Okay. He steps back with a soft exhale, as if satisfied with my reaction. I want to give him a sternly worded letter. If y'all are actually fully uncomfortable, please do leave. Yeah, guys, you guys aren't forced to see it just because I'm playing this. We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. Please do, because I can't even take this seriously. Yeah. Yet doesn't make me feel any better, you know. You're still alive because I decided so. Isn't that enough reason to behave? Kill me, please. 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 I can't do this. He says it casually, as if talking about the weather. Now that we're properly made each other's acquaintance, how about you eat something first? It's already time for lunch. And as a proper host, I should serve something to my guest. I can't deny that it isn't a terrible offer. But after everything that has happened and given the situation I'm in now, I'm not sure I have the appetite for anything. Unable to find my voice, I simply shake my head. He then walks toward the campfire. He opens the pot sitting above the flames and a wave of steam escapes, carrying a mouth-watering smell with it. Just from the scent alone, my stomach betrays me and growls loudly. He turns his head, a smug smirk tugging on his lips. Well, it seems like your stomach has betrayed you, so... Oh, Why did I? Okay. It would be better for the both of us. Are you sure you don't want to eat? I let out a defeated sigh and nod. Damn it, stomach. You really couldn't cooperate, could you? Looks like my prey is getting hungry. Don't worry, I'll give you some. I can feel my face heating up with embarrassment. He grabs a wooden bowl and starts I don't know. After that, he walks back towards he walks back towards my cage and slips the bowl through the bars. There you go. I hesitate for a moment, but my stomach is torturing me. So without waiting any longer, I take a sip of the soup. The warmth hits my Bro's acting like an AI chatbot. No, stop! Because that's what I was thinking too. I can't take this seriously. Before I realize it, I've already downed the entire bowl in seconds. Maybe it's because it's that delicious, or maybe I'm just that hungry. He smirks, clearly pleased by my appetite. He walks back towards my cages.
Rose, you want to come with?
To where?
Publix.
For?
Baking.
For?
For Publix because we're picking up the lady in this cake.
I don't really need
Smoothie
anything.
king because your mama wants a smoothie.
I'm good. I guess I'll just stay.
Alright. Eddie and Valerian and Ooh.
Alrighty. Good. Eat. Stop. What? I'm gonna just start crying on stream because what? I don't remember this. I low-key, I'm pretty sure I just like fast forwarded through everything because I did not read all this. This is killing me. I can't do this. I choked on my soup and freeze after hearing his words. Am I wrong? Of course not. Why else would he feed me knowing he'll eventually devour me? Was it a mistake to eat this soup? What are you planning? Why didn't you just eat me the moment you found me? Like some fake. Oh my god. I'll be frank with you. I deeply appreciate your tribe. Every year they gift me humans of such fine quality. My prey before you were absolutely delightful. Last year it was a man with thick muscles. Bit too many veins in the meat, but still enjoyable. And the one from 2 years ago had a wonderfully thick Just imagine I'm doing that ice show speed thing. Couldn't even finish him in one day, though the fat content was a bit much, but at least it was tasty. After rambling about his past prey for quite a while, he finally looks back at me. But unfortunately, I'm deeply disappointed with this year's prey. You're far too skinny. Please take one look at me and say this again. I don't think you know who you're talking to, my guy. You really don't. You really don't. Anyway. I'm 100% sure you wouldn't even fill me up if I ate you right now. I can see that your meat quality is lacking. You're lying! Ouch. His words are so sharp that they stab through my heart. Even worse, he's not wrong. No, he's very... Oh my god. Okay, bro. Whatever. Whatever, guy. That's why, my beloved prey, I decided to save you for a few more days. Till then, I'll take care of you, feed you, until you finally look worthy enough to devour. That's lovely. Why did he do the laugh? McDonald's nuggets are marvelous. I wish I could say the same, but I ate so many now they just kind of taste like paper. Come to think of it, you look a bit like livestock right now. Pampered and fattened up only to— What is wrong with you? Some things should not be said. I feel completely dumbfounded hearing that. And he sounds like it was the most normal things in the world. And he's— What? That was— Okay, well, what? He looked out of the tent. The snowstorm still battered the world outside just as well as earlier. There's hardly anything we can do in a storm like this. Oh well, that only applies to you, of course. I'm quite comfortable. In this endless winter, this season that refuses to end, only creatures with sufficient strength are able to survive. Yeah, he definitely has to be one of the weirdest ones, bro. What? I want to keep him in solitary confinement for 20 years. Oh my god. I want him to suffer. Okay. And yet, humans persist. I find that rather fascinating. I truly do admire how your kind manages to endure such extreme temperatures. For creatures so fragile, you are surprisingly resilient. And you— His gaze lingers on me, slow and deliberate. I found you with no thick, proper clothing to shield you from the cold. Bound and exposed, left in the heart of the raging snowstorm. And yet, you were still breathing. Most humans would have frozen long before I'd arrived. But you endured. Truly remarkable. What is with— Why are you sitting like that, man? Is there something you want to tell me? Is there something— I'm doing the hand thing, by the way. Is there something you want to tell me? Is there a certain gender that you like? I can smell it. Anyway. He said as he dragged a chair over and sat, positioning himself comfortably in front of me. The cold doesn't affect you at all? Oh, the cold? No, little prey. Whatever made you think a demon like me would be so fragile when it comes to low temperatures? That said, as a demon, I am a creature full of what? Okay, whatever. I can't quite tell whether I am truly resistant to the cold, or if my skin has simply grown numb to it. He likes men, he said so earlier, for real. Yeah, he definitely do. Nothing about that posture was straight, my guy. I see. The silence grew thick between us, humming with the storm outside. I couldn't bring myself to say anything to break the silence. My lips trembled, not just from the cold, but from fear. I was afraid that one wrong word would make him devour me. Sorry, I have to keep like burping because I'm drinking Monster. Okay. Maybe I should try to observe my surroundings while he isn't looking. If I look around carefully, I might find anything that could help me escape. I glanced at the right side of the tent. Various utensils. I think I've already... Okay, last time I didn't look around, so maybe I'll just look. I can't stop now. I spot a knife too far for me to reach, but I make a mental note of its location. Continue? I should keep moving. Then I noticed the shovel and axe at the front or the far end of the tent. Certainly I wouldn't be strong enough to lift them. Still, they might be useful later. Noted. Continue? Maybe just a bit more, but I don't see anything else. Perhaps I should look something closer to my cage. Something that could free me from these ropes and this confinement. Unfortunately, there's nothing but pieces of wood. Come on, is there really nothing at all? Little prey. I freeze. The moment his voice calls out to me, the air around me suddenly turns colder than before. I can't help but panic at the sudden shift. What's happening? Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. That actually... Okay, okay, I've never seen this image before. This legit actually scared me. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry for y'all's ears. I'm so sorry. He's drooling. Pathetic. Or lost. What is happening? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Were you perhaps looking for a way to escape? A chill runs through my entire body, cold sweat soaking into my skin. He knows. He rises from his seat, then begins walking towards me. Every single sound of his footsteps sends a shiver down my spine. I wanted to scream again, but I know I shouldn't. His crimson eyes stare straight at me. What should I do? Am I gonna die? Oh. Look at that face of yours, little prey. How adorable. You look like you're staring straight into the end of the world. He bursts into laughter, standing above my fear. Forgive me, little prey. I was only playing with you. Oh dear God, you're so funny. I was just messing around. I couldn't help it. Bastard. This fucking demon bastard really enjoyed seeing me tremble in fear. Wait, that face was cute. Yeah, guys. Hey. Noticing the irritation on my face, his expression softens almost too gently. Once again, my apologies. I was merely waiting for you to speak. How about we simply talk for a while? I understand the situation must be making you feel rather uncomfortable. After all, he continues, I'm certain you're curious about me. Surely there must be something you want to ask. Are you not the least bit curious about me? Huh? Ew. His question caught me off guard. Was he asking whether I wanted... What? Was he asking whether I wanted to ask about him? The most feared Arctic demon is right before your eyes. It'd be a pity not to ask your questions while you have a chance. Wow, he's so full of himself. Yeah, I think we all noticed that. Anyone going back and clipping some of this? Bro, the amazing digital footprint, I swear. I want to call him a slur? Bro. That's lovely. Let's not call him slurs, please. Well, he did ask for it. Fine, I'll play along. Okay. What's the first question we should... you know what? I don't think any of y'all really care. I'm not gonna lie. Are humans the only thing you can eat? Of course not. I can eat fish, rabbits, and plenty other things besides humans. But human flesh, it has a certain quality. Ew. Wrong words, buddy. Wrong words. He's seriously talking about that in front of his potential meal? And aside from eating it... Okay, that was just me being immature as freak. I may be raving lunatic, but I'm like Naku. I have standards and morals. Exactly. When does this game get good? When does this game get good? I think that would have been earlier when he did his face reveal. I'm not gonna lie. Because that's literally what I did. I'm not gonna lie. I also enjoy cooking it into various dishes. Spicy cream soup is one of my favorite, and I always love preparing it with human meat. It tastes even better during a blizzard like this, which is why I made the cream soup you had earlier. I was planning to cook your meat next, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a little longer. No matter, I can always make another pot of cream soup later. Couldn't stop shivering every time I said the words human meat, especially after realizing that cream soup I ate was supposed to be made with mine. You said this wasn't a horror game. It's not. Why did I echo? Okay. It's not technically one. I mean, there are games scarier than this, I would say. Like Five Nights at Freddy's. number 4 specifically. And besides soup, human meat is also quite delightful when grilled. Are you gonna keep yapping about this? He notices my discomfort, but he just chuckles in amusement. Oh? Are you scared? That just makes my head hurt. Oh, kill me, stab me, please. I'm gonna get demonetized. I mean, I'm not even demonetized on the channel. What the heck? I'm just gonna get banned. At the very least, your death is delayed rather than immediate. Wow, thank you for the encouraging words. Why are you called the Arctic Demon? Naka tilts his head back slightly, eyes narrowing as if searching through a distant memories. His fingers tap lightly against his arm. Apparently, human does kind of taste like pork, fun fact. Where was this fact taken from? Did they just go up to cannibals and hold a mic up to them? To be honest, I don't know why I ended up being called that. He looks back at you with a small, effortless smile, shoulders lifting in a relaxed shrug, as though the matter hardly concerns him. Though, out of all the titles I've given, Arctic Demon is the one people use the most. Ah well, this is only my speculation, but perhaps it's simply because my territory lies in the Arctic. Was that sarcasm? He leans forward slightly, his tone light and conversational. His eyes drift towards the tense entrance to the raging snowstorm outside. Well, guys, I hate to break it to you, but there's literally only one day of this game, and it's ending pretty soon. It's just taking a while because I'm reading everything. Do you like the title humans gave you? Oh, of course. Who wouldn't? Isn't it wonderful to be called something like that? It makes me feel powerful, and it gives me a distinct identity. His voice drops to a softer, more intimate tone, and he tilts his head, lips curling into a gentle but predatory smile as if savoring the praise. Why was that so detailed? You can only stare helplessly while he clearly enjoys every second of this exchange. He has zero aura. He does. He's like a homosexual at most. Great. I just fed his ego even more. And that makes me curious. What do you think about titles? I turn my face away, eyes drifting to the floor. His question drags up memories, ones I've spent years trying to bury. My shoulders tighten, fingers curling inward, and the cold suddenly feels sharper against my skin. I can feel his eyes observe me quietly, his smile fading into something softer. You call that softer? He looks... Whatever, dude. Just got the massive ick. Right. I feel like YN. Like the one with the CEO. His eyes studying my reaction like reading a book. It seems as if those... What? It seems those weren't pleasant times for you. Let me guess. The people around you used to call you by something cruel? Yeah. They called me the bringer of calamity. The corner of his lips curls inward slightly. Interest clearly piqued. A bringer of calamity, I think that's quite an amazing title. If I were you, I'd cause as many disasters as possible, just to live up to it. Well, that's you. That title only pushed me farther away from my tribe. I say it, irritation seeping into my voice. Genuinely, this time, is this demon really taking my words as a joke? Oh my freaking god, what? Oh my god, stop. You know, that actually happened to me once. You know what, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I just thought about it for a little while. I'm like, maybe I should say what happened. No, I shouldn't. Really shouldn't. Nobody should hear this. Okay. I say it, irritation seeping into my voice. Genuinely this time... Okay, I already read that. Okay. My jaw tightens as I avert my gaze, nails digging lightly into my palm. He crosses his arms again and looks at me, that ever-present smile never leaving his face. The expression doesn't waver, calm, amused, and utterly unreadable. Then tell me, why were you given that title in the first place? There must have been some reason. I don't know, just because everyone who gets close to me ends up dead doesn't mean I'm a bringer of calamity. What the heck? Okay. If we know that people are willingly being made sacrifices, wouldn't that just mean that that's the tribe's fault and not ours? Unless, like... Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe I'm about to... Okay. If he were an incubus, he'd be hot. Ideas. I mean, it's just a coincidence. An unfortunate one where I always happen to be there. I didn't do anything. After I say all that, silence falls between us. The words hang heavy in the air, and I hug myself tighter, jaw clenched as if bracing for the judgment. Bro has literally eaten people. What the freak can he actually judge? Blitzo's cousin. But he suddenly burst into loud laughter, slapping his knee. That was a knee slapper for you, bro? Alright, bro. Really? Just that? Just that? Honestly, I was expecting something far worse. He wipes a tear of laughter from the corner of his eye, still smiling. Like burning down houses or cursing people with strange magic or something along those lines. But people dying suddenly? It seems like I was the one with overly high expectations. Your stomach twists as his laughter echoes in your ears. He really is a demon. To him, talking about death like this is nothing more than a game. They didn't die without reason. Your voice lowers, shaking despite your effort to steady it. I've pulled more than him, and my only girlfriend turned lesbian after dumping me. She low-key wanted my sister. Oh. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Low-key, my ex turned gay, so I guess we're in the same boat. But then again, he was always saying that he, like, imagined me as a boy. I don't think I should be talking about this. But he did tell me that his first kiss was with the guy, and that he swore he wasn't gay. And then afterwards, he's gay. So, yeah. Anyway. Your voice lowers, shaking despite your effort to steady it. Their bodies were torn apart. There were bite marks as if something had eaten them. His smile sharpens, eyes gleaming with sudden interest. Oh, interesting. Would you care to elaborate? What do you mean? Like, how large were the bite marks? How brutal was it? His tone stays polite, almost conversational, despite the nature of the questions. For the relationship at home, watch my sister reject her was low-key Gary's. Ah! Okay, but that's... Your sister rejecting them is the cherry on top of the cake, bro. You can't be serious. Why would you even want me to go into detail about that? My voice cracks, half in fear and half in disbelief. Because it sounds fascinating, little prey. I'd like to know just how extraordinary that sight was when it happened. He chuckles softly, clearly enjoying my reaction. That's not funny. Unless it was you that secretly ate them. The accusation slips out before you can stop yourself. He laughs quietly, tilting his head in amusement. Oh, little prey, are you accusing me now? How amusing. His smile never fades, but his eyes grow colder. I know most humans are foolish, but I'm certain you're not foolish enough to accuse the demon without any clear evidence pointing directly at me. He crosses his arms, gaze looking into yours, calm, confident, and unmistakably threatening. Damn, he's right. I can't afford to be reckless and let my emotions take over if I want to stay alive any longer. You're right. I'm sorry about that. What if I was like really ignorant? Would he just kill me? I don't know. Loki wouldn't try that. Wild story happened to me not so recently. I rejected my current partner's brother a year before I met my partner. Bro, that's wild. Oof. That's rough. Why do you ask for sacrifices? Emerald low-key goated. Why do you demand sacrifices from my tribe? Every year when the blizzard comes, we're forced to offer you a human sacrifice. I've always wondered why, but there was never anyone in my tribe I could ask. Do you demand sacrifices as a part of a pact so that you won't prey on the entire tribe? I hold my breath after asking, shoulders tense, bracing myself for his answer. I lift my gaze to meet his, fingers curling into the fabric of my clothes. My voice is steady, but only barely. But Naku doesn't answer right away. He simply stares at me, his expression unreadable. A thoughtful hum slips past his lips. His eyes drift around the tent as he thinks. That's quite the long story. He lets out a soft breath, a faint smile forming. But I do pity you for having no one to satisfy that curiosity of yours. So I suppose I'll tell you. But first, let me ask you something. Do you truly believe I'm the only demon wandering these lands? No. That's just what we were told. Back then. There it is. A story convenient enough to sleep to. Naku straightens, his voice remaining light, almost conversational. Well, I mean, this one time at school, dance, my friends made me and my bestie get married, so that was fun. I love... Jesus, my voice is going away. But like, Omega, what is happening? Okay. I love, like... I don't know. Low-key... I'm so sorry. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back, y'all. I'm so sorry. That was so random. But, like, I gotta go, you know. I think that's the mute button. I have no idea if that was the mute button, but just pretend I muted it. Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm Singer. I don't know if that was the mute button. I just kind of switched something and I don't hear my end, so. I'm doing good. Miko, how have you been? He's gonna come out as gay to us, man. Hold on, I need to check when my Amazon package is coming. Okay, I guess it's like probably gonna get delayed until tomorrow. I'm hoping at least tomorrow. It's my little brother's birthday gift, and his birthday's literally tomorrow, so, yeah, I'm hoping it comes because I'm cooked if it doesn't, so. This land has always been attractive to demons. Remote, isolated, full of soft, warm things that scream when cornered. This is giving me the ick. I'm just... Ugh. There were others before me. They didn't bother with rituals or schedules or anything like that. They came, they fed, and they moved on once nothing was left. Your tribe would have disappeared long before you were born. That's usually how these stories end. Then why didn't it? Because I I intervened. I don't know why I was going to say intervented. What the hell? I was mixing around. I claimed this territory as mine. I made it very clear to the others that humans here were unavailable. Demons understand ownership, and they respect it. And in return, I asked for something small. The sacrifices. Exactly. He nods as if confirming a simple detail. One life, once a year. Predictable, controlled. For better than letting a dozen demons tear through the village whenever hunger struck. He tilts his head, tone almost instructional. You see, humans recover surprisingly well. They grieve, they bury the dead, and then they continue. If I were careless and allowed everyone to be eaten, there would be nothing left for the future. So I chose patience. I protect what is mine, and I only take what I need. He's not talking about people. He's talking about resources. My stomach tightens at the fact. You may call it cruelty, but I call it foresight. So, in the end, my tribe is nothing more than your livestock? Naku's smile slowly widens, sharp and unmistakably sadistic. Correct. Now then. He clasps his hands together, sounding oddly satisfied. I've already told you the origin of the sacrifices your tribe has been offering all these years. I trust there are no lingering questions left in that little head of yours, because I believe I've been more clear than in my explanation. I think that's enough questions. All of this leaves my head spinning, too overwhelmed to ask anything further. There are so many things I want to ask, but every one of them gets stuck in my throat. A wave of nausea washes over me. Noticing my condition, Naku lets out a soft chuckle. Aw, it seems you're a bit overwhelmed by all my explanations. His voice drips with mock concern. Let's put an end to it all of these questions for now. How about asking something lighter instead? Like, what? Oh, I don't know. Anything casual. Anything silly. I don't mind those kinds of questions. That's because you're very full of yourself. Naku bursts into laughter. I won't deny that. Can you really blame me? I do enjoy talking about myself to others. Okay, there's a lot of things here, but I want to grab Kitty.
Kitty, it's good, Kitty. Kitty. My kitty. Ooh, ooh. She's stretching. You guys can't see it because the camera's not on. She's stretching.
I gotta turn my fan back on because
It's hot. The kitty.
this kitty does not meow, so she just kind of here, but she don't meow. Sorry. I hold the kitty. All right. I'll ask if he likes pets. Do you like pets? Pets? He hums softly, tilting his head. I rarely think about things like that. I never kept a pet before either, but since you asked... Let's see if he likes kitty. I suppose I wouldn't mind having one. It's Tilly. Tilly doesn't meow. She's a good girl.
Yeah, it's Kitty. It's good, Kitty.
Because I am there.
won't pet you, kitty. You're evil, kitty. It's not Archie. Nuh-uh, I've heard Tilly meow. But Tilly hardly meows, that's the thing. Then what kind of pet would you want? He hums again as if thinking about what kind of animal he'd choose. That's a good question. I like pets that are cute and at the very least useful enough to help me with my daily routines. A polar bear. But polar bear isn't cute, or whatever. His eyes gleam with interest. Big, strong, it would be very helpful when it comes to hunting. Evil kitty. No, I won't pet you, kitty. You're evil, kitty. To my surprise, it was actually good kitty, and I missed opportunity to pet good kitty. I wouldn't need to waste too much of my own energy. Though I suppose the real problem would be taming it. That would take quite a bit of time and effort. You're seriously thinking about keeping a polar bear as a pet? Naku lets out a soft laugh. I do enjoy unconventional pets. Don't you think a polar bear is rather unconventional? Very unconventional. Ah, but how can I forget? I hate polar bears. Why so sudden? I just forgot. They're quite annoying for me. What is what? Make up your mind before you even speak. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Stubborn and arrogant creatures. They always believe they're the strongest, the greatest of them all. His smile thinned slightly. I suppose that's a personal grudge of mine. But yes, I do think they're like that. How about rabbits? Rabbits. They're adorable, but I don't think they'd be much help to me. All they do is chew, chew, chew with those adorable little rabbit teeth. Well, I suppose their biggest strength really is their cuteness. He's silent and his eyes narrow just a moment, but I dislike them as well. Clever little liars, always exploiting situations to their advantage. Lying? Exploiting situations? If I had to get a cat, my dream cat color is gray. The name would be Pigeon. I really wanted a gray cat, but my mom said they're ugly. But I'm not... I love my kitties, so it doesn't really matter. Huh? What do you mean? Ugh, forgive me. That too is merely a personal dislike. You don't need to think too much about it. He is so unpredictable. I don't even know what he thinks about. I want a human as a pet. No, okay, I promise you that is not what's gonna happen. Then, is there any animal you don't dislike? Naku falls silent again, his gaze drifting towards the raging snowstorm. I don't know what that means. Towards the raging snowstorm outside. In the end, I think I still prefer cats. They're adorable. That's number one. Second, they're quite skilled hunters. Not as impressive as a polar bear, of course, but still more capable in my eyes. And they're entertaining, with their sassy attitudes and the way they often act as if nothing around them matters at all. They are fun creatures. He stops for a moment. My apologies. I've been talking about the kind of pets I like the whole time. But what about you? What kind of pet do you like? I'd like to know. Well, if you're good... So why isn't cats an option, huh? Why can't I agree with you? What? Not even dogs are on here. This is all unconventional to keep as a pet. Freaky, we're gonna choose deer. His grin widens as he chuckles. Adorable. I never expected you to say you wanted a deer as a pet. I don't know, I just think it'd be kind of fun to have a deer as a pet. Naku's sharp gaze fixes on me, unblinking, as if he's studying something far beneath the surface. My skin prickles underneath his gaze. Is something wrong? Naku's smile twitches just slightly. No. I was just imagining it. A deer that willingly stays by someone's side. His eyes meet mine again. My phone vibrated so loud. Gulp. Yes. I think that would be very fun. Okay, I'm just gonna say right the reason why he brings up these animals is not because The reason that these choices are here is because every single one of them are a demon. Did I go and do my research for this game? I did. But yeah. But that wasn't the reason I chose deer. Alright. How old are you? At first, he seems taken aback by my question. I can tell he didn't expect something like that. But then he regains his composure and begins to hum playfully. My. Ew, I hate that. Stop it. I don't know. I was just looking for a topic. I see. You're really looking for a topic, not truly curious. Well then, I suppose I can't tell you. He says it in a playful tone. Does he want me to beg? This jerk demon. Alright, fine. I am curious. He only watches me with amusement as I give in. Then tell me, has your tribe ever spoken of how old the demon are? The ones they offer sacrifices to? I fall silent, trying to recall the stories my tribe used to tell the children. I wonder why they chose deer. Yeah, me too, guys. Me too. Anyway. Should I draw May Coda to match with pretty Princess Rosie? You should. You definitely should. I fall silent trying to recall the story. Okay, I can hear that. I don't remember very clearly, but I think it was around a few hundred years. Naku nods, seemingly satisfied with my answer. Then it seems you've already have your answer you're looking for. I have lived for hundreds of years, watching eternal winter, snow fall day after day, never ceasing. I've even forgotten when the last time was that I saw green grass. Don't you want to tell me more precisely how old you are? Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. It's just that I honestly can't. I've forgotten my exact age. I stopped counting a very long time ago. You see, at some point, numbers stopped feeling meaningful. To me now, age is merely a formality. Years continue to pass, of course, yet I remain the same. I'll keep standing here as I am, unchanged, no matter how many winters come and go. That's low-key depressing, bro. I'm so sorry for that. No wonder he's like this. What's your mask for? Oh, you mean my deer skull mask. Yes, I was wondering why you would wear it. I always wear it whenever I leave the tent, whether I'm hunting or meeting other humans. Of course, I'm well aware it makes me look rather suspicious among humans, but I simply cannot allow them to see my face. Well then what's the point of having a human disguise? Why? Have you not noticed how frightening my face is in humans' eyes? I would make them realize immediately that I'm not human. But your face looks fairly normal, just like any other humans. Well, maybe just a bit creepy. Maybe it's the face paint that makes you look more intimidating. He lets out a soft chuckle. Really? Unfortunately, this isn't face paint. Alright, bro. Pack it up. What is it? That's lovely. It's my blood. Dried blood, to be precise. And it cannot be washed away. Is it really? It takes like 2 seconds. No. What? Okay. Alright, bro. Blood? At that, his. You. We're just gonna ignore it. Okay. If the cold doesn't affect you, why do you wear a jacket? Are you suggesting that? Go away! It can bleed so it can die. Oh my god. Are you suggesting? I can't read this. That is not what I meant. I wouldn't really mind, you know. Perhaps once in a while I should roam around and... What are you... Alright, bro. Pack it up, bunny. Get out. I'm dumbfounded. Me too. Do you seriously have no sense of shame? He laughs softly, shaking his head. Of course, I'm only joking. I would look completely insane if I actually did that. Now then, what was your question again? Why do I wear this thick jacket even though I don't feel cold? There's no particular reason. Truly, much like the mask, I wear this jacket to conceal my identity. Without it, I stand out far too much when I'm outside. How exactly do you stand out? His grin slowly widens. Her voice acting skills are still great. I'm literally stuttering. See? I'm literally stuttering with every thing. Oh? Not really. Sooner or later is diabolical. I don't want to see it, bro.
Keep your jacket on, bro. I don't want to see it.
How tall are you? How tall are you? My height? Why are you so curious about that? You just look really tall, so I was wondering. The first time I saw him, I was taken aback by just how tall Naku was. In my tribe, tall people aren't exactly rare, but I don't think anyone is as tall as him. I see. Well, it's been a long time since I last measured myself, but since my appearance hasn't changed at all for hundreds of years, my height should still be the same. Let me think. He looks around as if searching his memory. The last time I checked, I was about 210 centimeters tall. Now, don't come for me, but I don't know how tall it is, so I'm gonna search it up on Google. He is 6'10". That is one large guy. Alright, bro. Alright. My jaw drops. 210? That's ridiculously tall! Noticing the dumbfounded look on my face, he simply smiles as usual, almost as if he's had expected this reaction. It's no wonder why I find you rather small. When I look at you, I feel like sometimes I just want to hit the exit button. He's 6'10" and he still can't pull a girl. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's a homosexual, guys.
I'm tall. I'm average. It's not wrong, actually.
I guess I would say I'm average, because I'm not that tall.
I'm average. Don't talk nonsense. I'm actually average.
Oh, is that so? I must admit, I didn't realize that. I suppose I'm simply far too tall to notice that you're considered average. But average is still short for me. Can you really blame me for that when I'm this tall? This jerk. I think that's all I want to know. Without realizing it, the sky had already turned dark when I glanced towards the tent's entrance. I could still see the snowstorm raging violently outside. Bros, James Charles in disguise. Don't play! Don't play! Oh my, it's night already. I didn't even notice. No, because now that you've mentioned it, I can see the freaking, what is it called? That one video where he had painted his entire face white and it's like in the dark and then somebody like puts the flashlight to him and he's like, "Hi, sisters!" I don't know if y'all know that video. Oh my, it's night already. I didn't even notice. Talking with you isn't so bad after all. You're rather entertaining for a prey. Now then, since it's already night, would you like dinner? There's still some soup left. Or would you prefer to go straight to sleep? Should I eat again? I'm 5'3". I think we're taller than that guy if you're at least 1.5 feet egg. I think we'll eat dinner because I think last time I just went to sleep. Eat dinner. He nodded and then finally stood up and reached for a bowl, ladling the soup from the stove. He handed the filled bowl to me and I began to eat without hesitation. I devoured it eagerly. I couldn't deny it. The soup he made was unbelievably good. So good that I ate it as if I were starving. Or perhaps I truly was starving, only aware of it until now. Meanwhile, Naku simply watched me with his red eyes. There was a look of satisfaction on his face as he observed how eagerly I consumed his soup. A few minutes later, after I had finished every last drop, Naku took the empty bowl from my hands. Naku walks towards the neatly stacked pile of blankets. He grabs one, a thick dark brown pelt, and then hands it to me. It's heavy and warm. If I'm not mistaken, it feels like an animal's fur. Maybe bear's fur. My bad. My bad. Okay. Warm enough? I nod. Strangely, he's acting like a gentleman now. If I didn't remember how sadistic and unpredictable he was earlier, I might have actually melted a little. But no, he's a demon. Monster. So of course gentleness is just because I'm supposed to be his meal soon. If you get cold, just tell me, alright? I don't like frozen meat. Yeah, I know. Are you not gonna force me to eat more? He chuckles. Why do you ask? You think I would force you to eat more? Well, Didn't you say you wanted me to fatten up? Oh, no, 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 no. Fun fact about me, I'm a very patient man. I prefer slow, steady progress. Rather than pushing you to eat non-stop, I don't mind if you eat like a normal human. As long as you don't skip meals, not even for a day. This is not good for your health. I feel like this was centered for a very specific audience. I do not fall in this category. I'm sorry. He tosses 2 more logs into the fire to keep the flames alive. Then he walks towards his bed. Let's end our conversation for today. We still have tomorrow to talk. And don't even think about escaping. Consider that your warning. If you truly believe you can fool me, you're mistaken. My senses are exceptionally sharp. If you try to run, you're only speeding up your own death. Do you understand? He wraps himself in a blanket and gets ready to sleep. Uzi drone. Hey! Well then, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I pull up the fake blanket over myself and lie down, my back turned towards Naku. What will happen to me from now on? One thing's certain, I won't die anytime soon. Well, it's good to know he doesn't have a fat fetish. How can we be so certain? But who knows if he'll change his mind later. It's completely unpredictable. No, I'd starve Loki. I'd rather starve than give that man the time of day. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna force you. I'm so scared what is happening, guys. You missed the entirety of everything that was traumatizing us. So I think you're good. Either way, I have to find a way to survive. Well, I'm too tired. As for tomorrow's problems, I'll leave them tomorrow. I'll leave them to tomorrow's me. I've been out and about. Day 1 end. So yeah, that's quite literally it. James Charles is trying to eat us. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so that was the game. Okay, this